My name is Ken MWIGE, Director General at Kenya Vision 2030. And today we're here at Ruwaza Center talking about leather and hides and the industry. Leather is one of the big potential game changers in this country. Everybody eats meat. Most people, many people eat meat. And the industry is right now about 10 billion worth, with about 2 or 3 billion of exports, which is very low if you look at the amount of waste that happens in the industry. So the government has identified the leather industry, the sector, as one of the game changers. And what we're doing here at Rosa Center is bringing government, the government side, the financiers, the regulators, and everybody in the industry. And we've also invited practitioners, business people, MSMEs, and the big companies which are in the leather industry. What we want to do is to find out what is the problem, what is the disconnect between the huge market we know exists and the numbers which are reported. And we want to move Kenya away from export of primary hides and skins and start doing value addition. Because the truth, as the president keeps saying, is that you will never move from a third world country to middle to high unless we do value addition. Africa's problem and the third world's problem is that we always export unprocessed goods. Unprocessed agricultural items, everything's unprocessed. We export raw ores. A belt like this is probably from a goat from my village, but you buy it at 10,000 times the price wherever it is. So this is what the president has identified, this is what the government has identified, and we are dead serious on value addition. There's a lot of waste in many sectors, in very many industries, and that's one of the issues which we want to address. And where is the disconnect between the market, which we know is huge, and the numbers we are seeing? So something is happening there. And we believe in Ruwaza Center that if you bring the government on one side and you bring business and industry on the other side, you should be able to find whatever the problem is and fix it. So we are very hopeful that out of this engagement, we'll have more focused interactions between the people in the leather industry and the people who make it happen on this other side, government, the regulators, etc., so that we see whether we can unlock the value, which we know is in this industry. And I firmly believe what the president says, that if you change from exporting primary and processed anything, whether it's agricultural products, whether it is hides and skins, whatever it is, even education, we should add value. Kenya should now move to Kenya 2.0, where we move from producing basic equipment, basic foods, basic goods, to value-adding services. And we're already there. In education, Kenya is a big exporter of teachers in Africa. In the hospitality and service industry, Kenya is a big exporter of these things. So we also want to also look at not just importing labor to bring back FDI. We also want to see whether we can maximize what we already have in this country, because Kenya, for sure, is one of the richest countries we have in this country, in this world. Not as rich as many people, but we have enough in this country to not have to beg anyone for anything. And we are on that road. We are walking it.